All right, what's going on, guys? We are back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we got a new burst mode here for the Ultra Super Villain Super Saiyan God Vegeta's Dokkan event. So we are going to take this on in this video. We are going to go for the 8,000 points. That gets you all of the missions complete, as well as the special title for the Dokkan event for your profile page, right? So super excited. Let's do this. I am not a big burst mode fan, but these do give out some pretty good rewards, so I definitely like to take these on. We're gonna go and scroll through here really slowly so you guys can see what I've put down as my conditions here, and we're just gonna jump right into it, man. We're gonna use a full crossover team. That is the team condition that we decided to go with, because why not? It's a crossover kind of celebration. Might as well utilize the team. So utilizing the new Vegeta there, and a lot of the easy aid characters, as well as a couple of banner units. You can easily swap some of these guys out for, say, Demigra as a leader. You can run all these Xenoverse easy A's on the team and then fill it out with the free-to-play Jiren. Would be an easy way to kind of put this in there, and I think that team would do just fine in this burst mode. So let's go and let's jump in, and let's see how well we can do here in the Super Saiyan God Vegeta burst mode. All right, let's go and kick this off. So we will go ahead and I think do this. This way we can grab that to give you full key. For Trunks, we can do, well, I think we want a little bit more attack this time around, because if we grab an int or fizz keys here, we can give ourselves a little bit more attack. Or actually no, because that's only in the if he's in the third slot. Yeah, so we'd be giving ourselves defense if we go the other route, or we can juice up Trunks a little bit more. Screw it. It's the first phase of the burst mode. We'll juice up Trunks a little bit, give him a little bit more oomph in this fight. All right, let's see how tough this burst mode is actually going to be. Some of these, depending on the types of conditions that you put on, the amount of conditions you put on, the types of teams that you do have to use, some of these burst modes can be pretty tough. Majority of the time, before they started doing the 8,000 point mission, usually it was 6,000, and it really didn't make that much of a difference. Now with the 8,000 point mission, to get the Dokkan event title for the profile page, you gotta make these enemies a little bit tougher. So they're not like red zone level fights. They're not going to be that difficult, but just depending on like the type of team that you do have to use, maybe if you have any sort of limitations with that team, can make these a little bit more tough, right? And then is, of course, like what you can do with all the conditions, you can make these as difficult as you truly want to. Okay, so you're able to get through the first phase pretty quickly there. Now let's see if the second phase will be any more difficult for us here. So let's grab those. We can just do that, and then we can probably just pick these up here. There we go. All right, good. So he gets attacked. That way he gets an extra little super in there, some extra little buffs. Oh yeah, dude, he's doing really well. Yeah, this burst mode is not anything too crazy. I mean, with the crossover stuff, like the crossover characters aren't usually anything too wild, so I didn't expect like the event to be anything too crazy. But like these crossover characters, after getting like their easy A's, obviously you factor in the new Vegeta, right? These guys are very good. Like this is probably like the strongest we've seen. I mean, it's definitely the strongest we've seen crossover characters be in this game. But like the love that they showed for the Xenoverse 2 crossover stuff is actually really cool. And I'd really like to see them do like a part 2 to this. So we got like an LR Dokkan Fest, right? With the God Vegeta. I would love, since we're not doing Golden Week, if we just roll like into the next part of the celebration instead of doing a new celebration. Or if they want to keep it like Goku Day styled, I think give us like a Goku Black. I mean, he's technically a Goku, right? we can call it that. He's technically a Goku. So I think that would be fun, man, to get some sort of like Ultra Supervillain Goku Black in here. Would be very, very cool. Okay, let's what happens if we pick one of those up in your... That's for defense. Yeah, so we'll just do this because we don't need defense. We don't need no stinking defense. This dude's about to die. So we may look into getting a little bit of extra defense in the later phases, maybe the final phase, but even then, like, I don't imagine this event truly being that difficult where we need all those extra boosts. Plus we have the AGL Xeno Trunks on the other rotation that does give the 2-turn support with his super, so we're just going to keep him around. All right, let's go ahead and let's transform with our boy Vegeta here. Go ahead and get God Vegeta out. And we go do this. We'll pick up enough just so you can get your super off to get that support in there. Oh, that's right. We do have the... if you pick up the orbs that your character would be weak against, so like Demigod, if he picked up physical orbs, he will get hurt. I did forget that we did put that condition on here on the fight, so it makes it a little more strategic. You got to think about what key spheres you're picking up, right? You can't just willy-nilly pick key spheres up like I just kind of did. You have to really think about it. Dang, man. Oh, if that was a crit though, that would have done some actually would have done some crazy damage. Dude, I love this God Vegeta so much. I think he is so cool. This is such a good, like, because we've been wanting a God Vegeta, right, for a long time. Typically, we've been waiting for the Broly movie. This is not... It doesn't start out as a God Vegeta, but he still is technically Super Saiyan God Vegeta in every aspect. And I feel like he's really good. Now, he's a little more limited to the crossover team in, like, his first stage. Once he kind of transforms, you can go more him with the Realm of Gods team, which I think is very, very good. But I don't know. I mean, I still want to see like a Super Saiyan God Vegeta from the Broly movie, or maybe like when the Moro stuff kicks off, maybe we get a God Vegeta from the Moro arc or something like that, right? I think it'd be very, very cool. And I definitely think we will see that whenever we get to that part of the timeline, whenever they officially start releasing those episodes, which, by the way, they've actually been filming them. They've actually been doing like the voices and stuff for them. So it's all in production. So it's very cool to hear about that. I do want to do a whole video kind of going over some of the talks about the show and some of the decisions that have been made. If you guys have not seen that stuff yet, I don't want to kind of spoil it here, but let's just say it's not 100% what we were expecting, but it is still going to be very, very good. I'm very much looking forward to everything they're doing for the show coming back. And of course, I'm very much looking forward to all the added Dokkan love that we're going to get from everything from the show coming back. Right? So everything we see from the remasters, everything we get, especially from the new sagas. Dude, the Galactic Patrol saga in Dokkan, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for that. And then eventually we get to the Granola arc. Dude, I cannot express to you, and I know it's still like years away, I cannot express to you the excitement that I have in my heart for an Ultra Ego Vegeta in Dokkan. I need it. I've needed it for a long time. Toa and Mirror, you couldn't finish him off. That's okay. Dude, yeah, the day that Ultra Ego Vegeta shows up in Dokkan will be the day that I can move on happily. Let's just say that. We can do... We'll do that because I don't want Trunks to touch the Key Spheres because he'll get hurt. So if we do that, we do that, and we can do that, we're fine. And then this is basically over anyway. This was not a difficult burst mode at all. Obviously, we have the God Vegeta in here who does extremely well. But like I said, you can run in here with the full crossover free-to-play team and the KO screen. You gotta love it. You could run here with the full like crossover free-to-play team and be totally fine. Like, this is not a super difficult event whatsoever. So that is going to complete the burst mode with the 8,000 points mission done. So we will go ahead and just confirm everything here. So again, there's the team that we use. I think maybe you replace the banner units with the others universe units. If you replaced your lead Vegeta with Demigra, and then you added in like the free-to-play Jiren, I think you'd be fine. Run a friend lead, God Vegeta. I think you'll be able to get through this no problem. But yeah, so that does complete the burst mode. That completes the event. Let's go in here just to confirm that we have all of our missions complete, which we do. So we'll go ahead and pick those up. Get our 15 stones and our extra goodie rewards here. I'm telling you, man, burst mode does give out some good rewards, so I am happy about that. And then for the final touches, let's go ahead and let's go into the actual profile. And we'll check out the new special title. There it is, just to confirm that it is done and we do have it. We'll go ahead and set it there. And now we do have that. So awesome, man. I really like that burst mode. Really, really quick. It wasn't anything too crazy. The crossover team is very, very fun, very good. So I don't think a lot of people are going to have trouble with this burst mode, but that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this burst mode yet. Let me know what team you guys went in there with, whether it was the crossover team, whether it was the successors, I think was the other one. So a Vegeta team. And let me know how you did and how you built your team, how you made out, and if you're able to get the full 8,000 points. Drop it down below. Drop your high scores down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.